right, we are back. The 9-3 Cincinnati Bengals looking pretty solid this season. Leaders of the division, seeing if we can take home even more than the division, which would be the home field advantage here across playoffs. The Bengals currently sit atop of the AFC at 9-3. The Chiefs 9-3 as well. So that game against the Chiefs next week is going to be a big one. We're going to try to wrap up this season here this week. So we'll probably sim through one of these games real quick, but it's the Steelers. The Bengals always struggle with the Steelers, so we have to see how the Bengals can do against the Steelers. And of course, we're going to have to see how that game against them Kansas City Chiefs does. The game of the year probably going to decide, again, the #1 seed of the AFC. Malcolm Reed up to that 84 overall. He's slowly getting there. He's getting there. I won't even say slowly, really. I mean, the guy is, what, 25, 24? He's up to an 84 already, so very promising to see out of him. Justin Davison, just a backup left guard for us. Ain't got to worry too much about him, but let's get this game going. We got to get it going against these Steelers, fellas. We can't keep dropping games. They're such a good team, to be honest. Top to bottom, like, look at these guys. Devin Bush, Zeke, Juju. I mean, they got everything. They're just an up from top to bottom, defense to offense, a solid team. But we got a solid team on both sides as well. We're just having trouble matching up with them. It's been the Zeke show. I think that's the difficulty when you get Zeke rushing 4, 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, and we're getting them second and shorts, third and shorts for the Steelers. Our defense is having a tough time there, but let's not forget about how good this defense has been this season. One of, if not the best defense in the NFL. So we'll see how they can match up against Zeke. They're better against the pass than they are against the run. That's the thing. Ever since, well, no, that was the left guard. Ever since we replaced our one player, but that was on the offensive line, not the defensive line. So we are doing pretty good there. We'll see how she can go here. Bengals going to start with the ball. I was not paying attention. Yeah, we have the ball first. Incomplete pass to Jake Fromm. If there has been one thing, a part of this 9-3, you know, we've been struggling these last few games, it's been Jake Fromm. We'll see if we can get better. Ben Holland has been loving this offense, getting involved early. Malcolm Wall, we've been talking about him the last couple episodes. He needs to get going as well. Nice to see him involved early in the drive. There's a deep bomb. Speaking of the man, there's Ben Holland. If he doesn't win Rookie of the Year, I don't know who's gonna. Ben Holland has been a machine this year for the Bengals. And man, oh man, here comes Zeke. What do the Bengals got to do as it, or for an answer here for Ezekiel Elliott? Looking good. 3rd and 3, sack Michael Baker. Bengals gonna get the ball back. You'll love to see it. 18 yards to Ryan Izzo. Getting a backup tight end involved. Nice to see. Looking through the progressions, finding the open man. There's Ben Holland again. They don't got an answer for Ben Holland. Malcolm Reed, reception, but 0 yards. Dumped it off, couldn't pick up the first. So a big stop there by the Steelers defense. Would have liked to get that 2-possession lead. Not going to happen today. Stuart Blanton. I feel like we had that as our left outside linebacker's name was Stuart Bland at one time. That was a bust. Maybe not. That's the quarterback. Skylar Proctor to the Steelers. Zeke going backwards? No. Howard Smart, our X Factor, the left end over here, right end, getting a sack, but Juju on 3rd down, 18 yards. Zeke going up the middle. We talked about it, and there it is. We can't stop Zeke. 21 yards. He's been the kryptonite of this team. He loves playing in Ohio. Likes coming back to where he came from, right out of Ohio State to Ohio. Nice place to play. Ben Holland, 16 yards again. Malcolm Reed going backwards twice in a row. Yes. Bengals going to need a lot out here on 3rd down. They're going to get it. 4th and inches. You got to go for it, right? Nah, it's too early. Second period or second quarter. But the Steelers offense, once again, is going to cruise down the field. It's crazy of all the teams. There we go, though. There's the defense. 45 yards stopping them. They went for the pass 3 straight times. To say crazy of all the teams, it's the Steelers that we struggle with. But hey, if they want to go out there and throw the ball, be my guest, because that's our strong suit. And again, I say it, they cannot stop the man. Ben Holland, Bengals 2nd and 18. Calcaterra for 10. There's the first down to, you already know who, Ben Holland. First down again. Cover the man. They can't cover Ben Holland. Just pay the man. Give him a blank check. Is it too early to do that? Rookie year? Probably. Touchdown Bengals. You already know who it is. This man is torching the Pittsburgh Steelers. It has been the Ben Holland show so far. Can the Steelers answer? There's T. Higgins out of Clemson. We always have something smart to say about him. You already know he came off the field injured, right? 7 yards, Calcaterra. Clemson fans. I'm sorry. So you guys didn't have to beat my Buckeyes. That's all I'm going to say about that, all right? Anton Jackson, backwards. 1st and 10, 7-yard reception to Malcolm Wall. There's a big gain, 13 yards to Wall again. One man we have not seen so far this game is Tylan Wallace. I did not see who the Steelers have playing CB right now, but he's been locking down Tylan Wallace, whoever it is. Did we just accept not getting a field goal with under 2 minutes left there? Did that really just happen, Bengals? All right, then. All right, then. That's cool. Okay, we're still up 4. Tylen Wallace, speaking of the devil, there he is. Not enough for the first by Malcolm Reed. Yes, sir. Bengals gonna keep pounding the rock. Might as well. Up 4, and it's working. Yeah, okay, maybe not on 3rd down. No, it was working the rest of the time. Forced the punt a second time on 4th and inches near the middle of the field. Hopefully that doesn't cost these Bengals. There's a big 3-yard loss by Zeke. Finally stuffing him. Oh, my goodness. I quit the game. Zeke's a cheat code. It's not fair. 98 yards, Ezekiel Elliott, after the Bengals had him pinned deep. You had to assume they was just trying to get out of the back of their end zone to punt the ball, and Zeke just torches this defense for 98 long-ins. Bengals got to answer, and an interception. Rashard Ash, that is not the answer. Bengals finding themselves in quite the predicament here. Steelers going to run the ball with Brennington. Interesting. I like the idea. Throw it on 3rd down. Bengals still within 6. A lot of time left in this game, even with the interception. The defense coming up strong. Now can Jake Fromm lead this team down the field, though? It is not looking pretty once again. That's not enough for the first. If we punt that midfield anymore, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we'd like to pin you back, but Zeke probably running for 98. Vincent again. What's up with Zeke? We haven't seen him. This guy torches us. Does he still breathe? I don't know. What does he need? An inhaler? Is that what I'm looking for here? Is that the word? 98. We get a penalty. Bengals. Okay, it was 4th and 9. All right, it was on a steal. I was going to say, man, still catching his breath at around 98 yards. That's a long run for him. Heading into the 4th quarter, though. See what we can do here. Malcolm Reed for 3. That's a penalty. Javonte Roundtree. Big penalty there. The Bengals can continue cruising down the field. 2nd and 10. Tylen Wallace getting involved. Finally starting to wear down that defensive secondary of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can we pound it in? You already know. Is that the hat trick? Is that the Ben Holland hattie? Yes, it is. It has to be. Ben Holland, baby. And there's a big interception by the Bengals. Was it an interception? Probably. It might have been a fumble. Too busy over here, I don't know. Talking big about Ben Holland, I guess. 3 yards backwards there by Reed. Need the big first down here. Not going to get it. Going to get the field goal, though. Bengals going to be up by 4, where the Steelers need a touchdown with 4 minutes left in the game. There's a big first down, 23 yards. You already know. It's just a battle of the running back. Well, not the running backs. It's a battle of Zeke and Holland. Who can stop the other man first is the question here. That team likely to come out on top again. The Steelers getting, I guess, gutsy. There's plenty of time left. 3 minutes. Why not keep feeding Zeke the ball? We can't stop him. Nonetheless, Bengals going to get the ball back, and they are cruising down the field. Still the Ben Holland show. Still the Malcolm Reed show. Going backwards on 2nd and 6, though. Got to get the first down here. That's going to not do it. In field goal range, no. Bengals 20. Steelers 20. Do we dare give the Steelers the ball back here? I don't think so. Wow, they're not either. They're going to go for it on, I think. No, wait, 12 seconds went off the clock and there's no play. There it is. Bengals missed it. A 55-yard miss. Just go for it. The thing was, it made it a 7-point game, and the Bengals get it. Thankfully, the Steelers feel the need to throw the ball, and the Bengals defense feels the need to let Zeke run it up the middle. That was the last thing you wanted to see happen there. Let the defense, oh, they're still running, really. So the Steelers elected not to run the ball when there was 3 minutes left in the game with Zeke, but now they're going to. You got to think it's Madden logic because they're running the ball and there's no time coming off the clock. The Steelers, they really did not just run that on 4th down. They're figuring this out. It's all about Ezekiel Elliott. All right, we're jumping in it, baby. We're jumping in it. What you got for us? We don't play a lot of defense. It's been the Zeke show so far. We're going to cover that middle of the field. Timeout. That's funny. It's funny, as soon as you jump in the game, the Steelers have to call a timeout because otherwise it would have bled the clock down. Good times. Good times. You gotta love it. We should have jumped in earlier. We'll be all right. We're gonna figure it out. I need a player here. There we go. All right, let's go. Oh, they're going for the pass now. Oh, that's mine. That's mine, baby. Thank you. Taking it back to the house because it's the Steelers, and you gotta rub it in. You gotta rub it in when you're playing the Steelers and take it to the house. That's your rival. Bring it back, baby. You're not about to get caught by that guy. Is that Elliott? Changed his number. I was a little bit confused there. There's the pick 6, though. Thanks for playing, Pittsburgh. Stuart Manning with the 106-yard return. Thanks for playing. Bengals gonna come out on top of this one in a big game against the division rival Pittsburgh Steelers. Love to see it. 31-20. Bengals picking up the dubs. Who in the heck was that guy playing CB for the Steelers? 40%. Gosh, dang it. The defense is just something else. The Bengals, if Jake Fromm can get this team ahead early by a couple of scores, the game's over. Because they have to go out there and throw the ball, and there's just no answer for this Bengals defense right now by teams. Steelers, CB, you would be, nope. Was it Rashad Ash? Is that the guy? 5'9"? Tackle for 10 tackles, 1 for a loss. Probably the man here. He did have the interception as well. I can't see the overall from this screen apparently. That's kind of what I came for here. It's not a big deal, I guess. Bengals coming out on top, 10-3 on the season. You got a big matchup against the Chiefs next week, though. We'll see how that one can go. Before we jump into this game against the Chiefs, though, we got to check out how Ben Holland's doing here in the season. I want to check out the league leaders in general. Let's take a look at that. He might be up there as far as receiving yards are concerned here. As far as the 1,051 yards. Wow, 3 games left in the season, and Ben Holland has 1,051. I did not realize it was that high. He had a couple of huge games, I guess. That'll do it. Let's take a look at the NFL. The league leaders. There she is, Chance McGowan, and right behind him is Ben Holland for the Bengals, the rookie. Like I said, if that is not rookie of the year, I don't know what is. 10 touchdowns, over 1,000 receiving yards. 4th in the league in receiving yards. You talk about this is a third string, or not the third string, but the third wide receiver in line too. So he's not even out there for every snap compared to a lot of these other wide receivers. He's out there in that slot though and just killing it where he's playing. We have to get rid of any of our current wideouts. I think he enjoys the spot he's in right now. The 3rd wide receiver, you pack him in the slot. Cedric Avery, Justin Gatson, and Patty Mahomes. I missed the overall of the Chiefs. Can I go back here real quick? I don't know if they picked up a loss last week or not. They did not. So yes, it's going to be a big game. Each team with 2 games left after this one. Again, likely to be the deciding factor of who has home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. We'll see what we can do here. Big Patty Mahomes against this Bengals defense. It was the interesting thing about the Super Bowl with the 49ers is how is Mahomes going to do against that tough defense? And he did pretty well, I guess. But the next question now is, how is he going to do in the video game? I think we got a very San Francisco-like defense over here going. We can't stop the run game. Got a nice pass game. We'll see if they take advantage of it, I guess. You know, much like the Chiefs did in real life, take advantage of, if there was one weakness in this defense, it would be the run defense. We'll see what they do here. It looks like the Chiefs currently have the ball, 3rd and 10. Big pass interference or something on the offense. Austin Jackson, 10 yards. Might have been a holding. And the Chiefs, not only is that a penalty that knocks him backwards, they're going to kick him out of field goal range, right? Yeah, no, 47 yards apparently. I was wrong on that. Must have had the marker wrong. Nonetheless, Bengals hold the Chiefs to 3 early. Got to get the ball going early, though, here. Jake Fromm, let's get her going. 18 yards, Malcolm Wall, looking good. 6 to Malcolm Reed. 2nd and 4, I should say. Calcaterra getting involved. Like I said, nice to see these players all get involved early. There's a big interception, though. Bob Curry, Kansas City, the interception. And that's what the Chiefs are doing. Look at this. They know. They know exactly the problem. This defense is impossible to penetrate up in the air, but just keep pounding the rock. And finally, they did try to throw it there, and they got sacked. Couldn't pick it up on 3rd. Bengals going to get the ball back. Bengals going to pound the rock city as well. Malcolm Reed, we're going to head into the 2nd quarter at a 3-0 game. A quick first quarter after all the run game we've been seeing so far from both teams. There's Lindsey Ratliff. The Bengals, again, they go for the pass. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. Can we get it, though? Yes. 50 yards, Kyle Cummins. Still young over there. Hasn't been nailing every field goal, but he's growing. That's what matters. 10 yards to Matt Lindsay there. 1st and 10, 7 yards by DeAndre Swift. And it's nothing but backwards from there. And continuing it with the sack is Alex Gardner. Bengals get the ball back. Got to see if we can make some moves here. 1st and 10. Ratliff getting some more touches here. Going to get the 1st down with it as well. Bengals going backwards on 2nd. Would like to see us push the tempo. But I like the idea as well of keeping Patty Mahomes off the field. And that's what running the ball is going to do. Bengals going to stall out at midfield once again. Cedric Avery, we've heard his name plenty of times in this one. Mahomes, 21 yards to Jose. Was that Jose Rhodes? Could be Josie Rhodes, one or the other. Sean Patterson for 8. And here comes the Michonne. Wrong game, not even the same game. Wrong, completely wrong everything. That's like a TV show, I have to say. 1st and 10, 7-yard reception for Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to drive down the field with 50 seconds left and score. Can we answer them? That is the question. We have to give it a try here. Did they get out of play? They did. Good for... No, they called a timeout. They didn't. All right, we'll see what we can make happen here. You know we're going to have to take at least one deep ball chance here. And the Bengals picking up 6 on 1st down. A chance at a deep ball here might be the time. Man, I don't know, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing here in the 2nd. They ain't even playing too many guys back. 1 man back. Well, we'll give it a try. Now we're just going to leave it as it is. We'll leave it as it is and see what kind of conservative defense they're playing here. We changed something by accident. We did not want to do that. is still wide open, so we'll continue to throw him the ball there. I didn't want to because he was in the middle of the field. Must have bumped the quick change out there on these the guy running the deep route. That was a mistake, but still plenty of time here. Nothing to be all too worried about. Bengals need about 15 or 20 here, and nobody's covering Holland but the safety. This is why he burns people. You're going to give Holland a one-on-one with the safety, and he's just going to make a bad pass. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll just overthrow it. No. All right. Cool. You got to give him a chance to catch it from. You got to give him a chance. He just threw it too far. We tried to hurry up and grab the inside leverage on the man, and it was still over his head so much there. Not going to make it happen. You had to like the matchup, though. One-on-one, Holland with the safety. Just couldn't do anything with it. Bengals going to have to make some noise here in the second half, I'd assume. Somehow the Chiefs are still moving the ball after running it 3 times. Somehow the Chiefs ran the ball 3 times and still have a timeout. Thankfully, they didn't take the field goal. I didn't quite understand that one. Bengals going to get the ball here in the second half. Nothing doing early. The Chiefs are a tough matchup. Bengals need to make something happen on defense. It's not going to happen. Bengals down 14 to these Chiefs. Yet to get on the board is Jake Fromm and the boys. Would like to see these guys do something. Derek and Natty not going to let it happen. Now 13 yards to Ben Holland. That's the man we got to get going. Malcolm Reed backwards. Bengals going to punt. Bengals finding themselves in a difficult situation here. After that big first down, we may as well call this game on ice. Bengals down by 21 to the Chiefs. A very good Chiefs team. The Bengals are learning that the hard way today. Not going to do nothing but some mop-up points here to end the game. Down still, a 16th. So it's a 2-possession game. Tried for the onside kick, couldn't get it. Big sack there by Alex Gardner. Not to say the Bengals are out of it, though, because the Bengals are in it if they can pick up that first down, and they do. Still cruising, 2 minutes left. Madden says let's run the ball down in 16. Okay then. Okay then. I am sick. We just literally ran the ball 7 straight times with a minute left. Okay. All right. But the Bengals find themselves, if they get this 2-point conversion, down 8. They got it. Can they get the onside? Oh, we got to try it. We got to try the onside kick. We was close last time we tried this. We was way too close for comfort. We're going to get it this time. Do a little curveball on it. You don't want to hit it too perfect. All right to him. Deck him. Force the fumble. It's not going to happen. Bengals going to drop this one. Fell behind too early. And that was it. The thing is, we had 2 timeouts left. We didn't sit there and run the ball like... I have no explanation, period. We didn't sit there and run the ball, period, though. Maybe a chance to get the ball back, but with 2 timeouts only, it's not going to happen. The Chiefs going to take the Bengals here, but guess what? We can assume we'll see these guys in playoffs, and we'll get a second crack at it. For now, the Bengals 10-4 on the season. Not a shabby season. Pick up 2 victories here, finish 12-4. That would be ideal. All right, so as expected, a thumping of the Raiders took place. Bengals won that one by over 20. Marcus Gatson looking like he picked himself up a nice upgrade up to that 88 overall. Man, is he going to be expensive? I hope he stays under contract for a long time. And he loves us, but he's 26. This is his 4th year experience. Did we just sign him? Take a look at them contracts here real quick. 4th year, you think he's either just... Yeah, we did. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. That ain't even fair. $3 million a year? But we killed it on that one. Good for Marcus Gatson. $4 million a year on that cap. What a dirty player to have under team control for that long. But more importantly, we have rest or start or breakout player questions. We're more concerned about a breakout player. Coach, have you been paying much attention to Myron Chapman? He played an awesome game last week. Keep an eye on that guy. If he has another big game against the Ravens this week, we might have a future superstar in our hands. He's getting older, isn't he? Hold the Ravens to less than 200 total yards, or get Myron Chapman 2 TDs, 4 fumbles, or and/or sacks. So if we get Chapman some sacks here, 2 of them, or some tackle for losses or something, the Bengals will be looking good, and they're doing it against the 9-7 Baltimore Ravens. It won't be an easy one, but we gotta at least give it a chance here. We're not resting our players, Coach. We ain't got injuries on anyway. And what do you know? You turn injuries off, and all of a sudden you have a playoff team. I'm saying that maybe, I don't follow the franchises of Madden enough, but I'm saying, at least in my experience, when you have injuries on, your team gets a lot of them, specifically your good players. And other teams don't seem to have the same issue, because I rarely seem to run into teams losing their stud players like the Bengals did. But I did not want to do that. We'll play this moment here. Bengals cruising down I think that's the Steelers cruising. No, it is the Bengals cruising down the field here. I said the Steelers. I meant the Ravens. I've seen Sean Ward there. That's not our player. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it was a penalty. Okay. Malcolm Reed for 4 there. Bengals touchdown early. Jumping. Oh, not a touchdown. All right, 1 yard. We'll just dish it off to... Okay, we won't dish it off to Malcolm Reed. Don't worry about it. No? 4-yard loss for Malcolm. How do you lose 4 yards on first and goal at the 1? He would have to literally tackle you as the ball was snapped. Okay, Bengals. They get the ball at first and goal at the 1, and they ended up kicking that field goal. That is not good. Going backwards on first and 10. Kareem the Dream Hunt. 2nd and 13, 14 yards to Marquise Brown. Bengals giving up some yards now to these Ravens. A tough customer. You have to assume these Ravens at 8 and 7 are playing for a potential wild card berth here. Gonna keep on pounding that rock. The team's got the scouting report in on the Bengals. Derek Norwood with the sack though. 2nd and 13. Lamar Jackson. Oh, they're gonna pick it up on 3rd and 8 once again. The Ravens, they know how to pound the ball into the back of the end zone when they get up there. 1st and goal inside the 5 there, Bengals. We should take notes. 1st down, Bengals there. Malcolm Reed, 3rd and 7. That's not going to be enough. Oh, yeah, it is. Tylan Wallace for 8. Good to see. Good to see. 3rd and 8 there. Incomplete pass. Jake Fromm. Bengals settling for another field goal. We're going to take control of this team in a 2-minute drill. And we are going to score ourselves a nice touchdown if we can stop him. There's a 4-yard loss for Kareem Hunt. 2nd and 14. Would like to jump into this game and get Myron Chapman that upgrade if we can here. But right now the Bengals defense is getting torched by Lamar Jackson. He's tough to stop. Not an easy player to stop by any means. Bengals, though, with 1:42 left inside the first half, have a chance to go down the field. And I am already looking at Holland. We are biased. It's not fair. Oh, he's got to beat on the outside, though. There's nobody covering him. Show him the wheels, baby. There you go. Got out of play and everything. What you like to see there. 7 for 11 for 70 yards. Jake Fromm has been struggling against this Ravens defense. Hopefully, this is the time where things start to change for him. That's why we set up for 2 straight field goals. I don't like what I'm seeing for Holland on this one. Might have to look for Tylan Wallace up the middle. Oh, no. They left the seam wide open. He didn't overthrow it again. Wanted to throw it quicker than that. He was there. It was one of those things we tried to throw it to the inside and low, and it still went high because that was just the route he was supposed to run. But if you could have got him right there, it was a good place for him. It was a good place for it if you could have just kind of stopped in the seam. It obviously wasn't part of the route, but they had all that separation right there. He just threw it high. You wanted to kill it quick and easy. Bengals going to give up what looks to be another touchdown to the Ravens before this ends. That is not the direction we was looking for here, Cincinnati. We're going to take another chance, though. You already know it's got to happen. Bengals find themselves down a lot. We're going to go for a little play action. A little deep bomb here. Tylan Wallace, maybe? Bengals still have 3 timeouts. I don't know why we're not, considering going for something here. Oh, that's a sack. Sit down. Thanks for playing. Good blocking there by the Bengals. Get your quarterback killed. No wonder he's done for 70 yards this game. That explains it. There's just nothing here that is interesting at all. We're going to go with, HB screen for the win, baby. You already know we got to try that sometime. We're going to flood this sucker right here. Hit the outside route there if we can near the sideline. If not, it's my boy Tallin. I said Tallin. It ain't there. It ain't there. Get out of play. Oh, you don't have to. Look at that speed. Was that Wall? Wow, he's got some burners. I don't know how he hasn't been playing better for it. That guy was zipping down the field. Got to look for a deep chance here, though, if we can get it. We might go with the streak route for Calcaterra here and see what we can find. We're going to take the chance. Got to take the chance. We can't keep up. I think Malcolm Bull is slow, or Malcolm Bull. Ben Holland's just slow, because every time we click on him, the guys are out doing him. Crazily, so much quicker than him. You click on the guy and it just feels like instantly he's getting burned by the CB here for some reason. Nonetheless, Bengals down by 15 heading into halftime. They are not going to get the ball to start the second half, but they are going to get some big penalties by the Ravens and still pick up the first down. Cincinnati, what are you doing here? We need to stop these. Touchback. Oh, geez, that would have been a nice pick 6. We don't see too many of those around here. 11 yards to Tylan Wallace there. Bengals still have a chance. I'd like to see us show a little sense of urgency here, though, instead of continuing to run the ball against this defense. There's a sack, and that's why, because it's 3rd and 11, and the Bengals are going to run the ball on 4th and 9. We got to jump into this game because it's 4th down, and they're going to punt the ball, and for some reason, we ran the ball on 3rd down, but we're going to pick up the first because Ben Holland said so. That's the rules around here. It's the Ben Holland show. Zone? Yeah, they're going to jump that. It's all right. It's first down. It's all right. It's only a pick 6, baby. Bengals going to lose anyway. We are not a quarterback. Today is just not our day. You have your ups, you have your downs, and us playing quarterback today has been not good. 3rd interception this season. We seen him sitting there. That was the problem. We stared straight at him and said, let's try it anyway. Figured we pick up the tackle. It was 4th down. We didn't get the first down. Figured tackling doesn't hit the ball anyway, but we didn't get the tackle, and that was the problem there. I figured it was a risk-free chance to take. Not going to happen, though. The Bengals are going to fall into the playoffs by getting just completely destroyed by the Ravens, and Jake Fromm's got to show something here. We have 3 good wide receivers, and Jake Fromm had, again, 75, 80 yards going into halftime. Didn't show much more after halftime. I mean, again, we got some garbage time points to make the game look good, but it really wasn't there. It was never close. Bengals got defeated by the Ravens. The question now is, where did we finish? 91% defense. Okay, maybe I shouldn't blame Jake Fromm. Lamar Jackson threw for 91%. I know Chapman didn't get that upgrade. I know he didn't work for it, but the thing was, it wasn't going to happen when we was down that much. We had to make it happen. If he would have, we've been up by 10, 20 points, then they would have been forced to pass. With Lamar Jackson in that run game, it would have been impossible. I don't think we got it right. Myron Chapman didn't have the game I was hoping he'd have, and it's my fault. I either missed his talent or something. Okay, it's unfortunate. Sorry, Chapman. But I'd love to see you get that upgrade. What do we got from the general manager? This ain't good. I know you're not thrilled with the loss, but this will brighten your day. It looks like we punched our ticket to the playoffs. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, Coach. Let's take a peek at where we're at in the playoffs here. At 11-5, we might be stuck in a wild card spot. We could have been 12-4. 12-4 got that first round bye, but now the Bengals. The scariest thing that can happen here is the Steelers. Looks like, no, they're still going to get the bye. That's nice to see here. Bengals at 11-5, maybe held some tiebreakers. Chiefs at 13-3 is the best team in the league. No, Bengals 11-5 was just the second best team. Titans 10-6. So the Bengals not going to have to face the Ravens, thankfully. Even with the win, couldn't outdo the tiebreakers. Same with the Steelers. Thank goodness. I think that was our kryptonites. The Ravens and the Steelers this year. Ravens, Steelers, and Chiefs were holding this team back. Other than that, the Bengals going to be facing either Tennessee, to be Tennessee, Baltimore. Not in there. Tennessee or the Bills. Could be an easy, friendly matchup here in the second round. Really, any of these teams, a bunch of 9-7 teams. The only thing that can really be concerning for the Bengals is the 10-6 Titans. We'll find out next episode. As for this one, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.